Hey there, YouTube. It is now the week of October 14th, and we have about 2 weeks left to work on the competition project. About 2 full weeks and then a few days. And I barely have anything done. So something I ran into while working on the menus was the problem with relative sizing. Because this game is going to run on PC and Android, it'll obviously be running at different resolutions, and I'm going to let you run it at different resolutions, just in general on the PC too. Because of this, I'm going to have to position and scale the GUI elements and the gameplay elements based on the screen resolution, not just where it is by pixel, like I have done in the past. So my plan is that the game screen is going to be a square, no matter what platform you're in. On PC, you'll just have a square window. On the Android, you're going to have your rectangular phone screen, of course, and based on the orientation, the square is going to take up some position of the screen, so it looks like you're either playing on a Game Boy or a Game Gear. I was really hoping that I could get away with just rendering everything to one texture and then scaling and positioning that buffer texture to the screen, and that would be the end of, you know, you just render everything like, okay, say you have 1,000 pixels width, and then you draw everything normally as if you only have the 1,000 by 1,000 or something resolution, and then on that texture that you've already rendered, you scale it and position it, and then you render it that way. But I'm not seeing a way of doing this with LibGDX, so right now I'm just calculating it for everything. I'm probably going to have to write a class that'll handle the scaling and position automatically. It's a little bit annoying. I know that with other things you can render to a texture, but maybe I'm not looking in the right place, or maybe it's just how LibGDX works. So, yay, problem solving time! So I spent more time than I meant to working on the menu, and now I'm sick of working on the menu. But I have something workable in place. It's kind of still pretty rough. I went through 3 iterations and I got to something that looks okay. I'll improve it later. I haven't drawn the Justin character yet. I've drawn the character art for Rose, and Robo-Rose. And I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time to do AI for either of the roles. So it might either be kind of honor system, only play one character and get someone else to play the other, or I'll try to get at least one of the roles with AI done. So you can either play as the gunner or as the pilot. But, so, yeah. So I want my game to eventually have scripted levels where the enemies come in at certain times and maybe special events happen, like buildings explode as the secret agent you're chasing is running away from you on a building top, or dialogue between the main characters just for like humor's sake. But the next step is to get enemies spawning randomly and just sort of getting the enemy class working. I did some quick concept art and I put them in the game, and they're spawning randomly and they have speed and hit point attributes. The bullets the player shoots will do different amount of damage based on how charged the bullet is. Once I get a level format worked out, I want to be able to give each individual enemy custom attributes, or to just give them a default generic behavior.